The wind howled through the darkened sky, carrying with it the bite of an approaching storm. Heavy clouds rolled over the vast plains, threatening to unleash icy fury upon the land. Somewhere in the wilderness of southern Transvaal, a group of weary travelers huddled around their campfire. They were voertuigers, pioneers braving the unknown, seeing a new home in the unforgiving frontier. Among them was Matthijs Stephanus Johannes de Beer, a widower and devoted father. His wife, Racheltjie de Beer, had died years earlier, leaving him alone to raise their children. Yet, despite all of the hardships that they had faced, their little family had pressed on, following the great track towards an uncertain future. His 12-year-old daughter, Racheltjie, had inherited her mother's gentle nature and her father's unconquerable spirit. She was fiercely protective of her younger brother Dirkie, and there was nothing she wouldn't do for him. That night, as the fire crackled and the family prepared to rest, an alarming discovery was made. Their young calf, Frikkie, had wandered off into the thickening mist. Losing the animal would be disastrous. It provided milk, warmth, and a small semblance of stability in their harsh journey. Matthijs and the other men gathered lanterns, preparing to search. But Racheltjie, determined to help, slipped away with Dirkie before anyone could stop her. The two children ventured deeper and deeper into the darkening wilderness, calling Frikkie's name. But as the night thickened, the cold set in like a creeping shadow. Snowflakes, rare but deadly in these parts, began to fall. The wind whipped around them, numbing their fingers, stealing their breath. Fear took hold as they realized the truth. They were lost. Racheltjie tightly grasped her little brother's trembling hand. He was shivering violently, his small frame no match for the freezing night. Her own limbs were stiff, her breath shallow. She knew unless she found shelter, they would not make it till the morning light. Then, through the thick darkness, she saw it, a hollowed-out anthill, abandoned but sturdy. She knelt beside it, brushing away the frost. It was just big enough. With gentle hands, she stripped off her outer garments, wrapping Dirkie in every layer she had. "Stay here, Dirkie," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the howling wind. "Stay warm. I'll be right here." She tucked him inside the anthill, shielding him from the worst of the cold. Then, with nothing but her thin dress remaining, she curled up at the entrance, her body a fragile barrier against the elements. The night stretched on. The snow fell heavier, the wind raged, and Racheltjie stayed. She stayed even as her body grew weak, even as sleep tugged at her like an unrelenting tide. By dawn, the search party finally found them. Dirkie, alive, bundled in his sister's clothes, his tiny fingers clinging to the last remnants of warmth. But Racheltjie was still, her body frozen in place, her sacrifice complete. Matthijs fell to his knees, his cries swallowed by the endless sky. The others stood in solemn silence, knowing that they had borne witness to a love so pure, so fierce, that it even defied death. Racheltjie de Beer's story has been told for generations, a tale of selflessness and bravery. Some say it's legend, Others swear by its truth, but one thing remains certain. On that frozen night in 1843, a young girl's love for her brother shone brighter than the cruelest winter, leaving behind a legacy that would never fade. And so, the wind still whispering her name, carrying it across open plains, a reminder of the girl who gave everything and asked for nothing in return.